Aquarians, welcome to your reading for May 2024. This is a general reading for you, Aquarius. It's a reading for Aquarius sun, rising and moon sign. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading that would be specific to you. My lovely Aquarius, as I meditate on your energy, your channeled message for May, and I apologize for the lateness. I've had the flu, it's thrown me out, so here we are. Your channeled message, my lovely Aquarians. This month is a month of power. This month is a month of determination. This month is a month of forging forward, moving forward, creating, designing what you want as in your reality, what changes you want to bring about. It's what do I see? Do you know when you see architects and they draw up these plans and they unroll this paper that's blue and it's got all the white design markings on it. That's what I'm seeing here. Not that maybe the color blue is of significance to you, but it's more, the important point here is it's the blueprint. It's the blueprint. What have you been thinking about? What are you wanting to create? I feel like you're collaborating. I don't feel like you're working on your own. There is others that you're collaborating with, and that could be just getting different varying opinions, doing a bit of a survey, involving others in the process. What do you think? What do you think this looks like? What do you think I should do? How do I move forward? For some of you, it's you've started the blueprint you've taken a course, you've completed some sort of study, you've completed some sort of course, and now it's okay, where's my plan for the future? What is it that I want to do to move forward? You might be if there's someone here, or that could be in the form of work. You're working at a particular job, but with the view of moving forward, moving up the ladder, progressing. That's your blueprint. That's your plan. Changes that you want to bring into your life. Where you want to be in a year, 2 years, 3 years. What steps do you need to take? What do you need to put in place? How do you need to move forward? You are going to feel incredibly empowered in May. I really like that energy. I'm going to draw a card for you from my Divine Animal Oracle deck. Let's have a look at what your animal totem is for May. Let's have a look. Okay, interesting. What have you got? Power. I like this. You've got the deer. The deer, it's about power. The moon always is about self-reflection. It's about internalizing. It's about the subconscious. It's about reflecting on where you're headed, what you're doing, what your desires are, what ambitions do you have. Okay, I'm back. So what you've got here is the deer. The deer is part of your totem, my lovely Aquarius. The moon is about self-reflection, but the antlers are also about creating space for yourself, taking time out. Sometimes life gets in the way and you get so busy and you get caught up with work and with family and with things that you're going to do, and that takes you away from your self-reflection, about focusing and empowering yourself in the direction you want to make. What are your blueprints like? What are your plans like? What goals are you setting? And sometimes I want to say to you that sometimes people say, oh, well, what are your dreams? What are your goals? What are your aspirations? Oh, I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. Because we get caught up with the mundane. And when you get caught up with the mundane, it takes you away. It distracts you from things that you're needing to focus on. And in May, it's really important that you focus on your plans, where you're headed, creating some sort of balance as well. Creating a balance. And sometimes in order to do that, you need to speak out. You need to speak up. You need to speak up. I need space. I need time to focus. I need time to create my blueprint. I need time to set my new goals. It's about what are your needs in May? What are your needs, my lovely Aquarius? Let me create, whoa, the Celtic cross. Let's see. Oh, that's interesting. I'll just look down while I'm creating that for you, my lovely Aquarius. Excuse my cough. Yeah, you do come into your own power, your own self. I like that. Some cards for Aquarius. One more. Lovely Aquarius. Oh, you got two. Okay, well, let's have a look at those two at the end. Okay, so what have we got? Here it is. See, oh dear. Let me get that off the floor. Here you've got the Three of Pentacles. This is you. This is you building something. This is you building new foundations. And it takes time. The first thing you need to establish is, and this is something that may have already happened at the beginning of May, maybe the end of April. Timing's different for all of you, but it's something that you're doing in, let's build the foundations. Those foundations are your goals, your direction, your plans. Building a cathedral, there's a building back here. Before you build that, you need to create your blueprint. So this is the channeled message that you are getting. You need to be the architect of what you're creating. And what are you creating moving forward? It's using your skill, your craftsmanship, your knowledge, building on your existing talents, if you like, abilities, skills, expertise, building on that, but moving forward, progressing. And this takes time. When you're building a cathedral, that used to take generations to build. Then we've got the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords. So what challenges, what obstacles, what things do you need to overcome? Now, they could be your own fears. They can be your own lack of confidence. It could be what other people are telling you, other people's opinions coming in. What are the challenges that you face? Understand that you can overcome those with self-reflection, which is the moon, with that self-reflection. With that organising, what's holding you back? You can overcome whatever challenges are presented to you. What that leads to is decisions, choices and decisions. So once you face what's holding you back, who's holding you back, what are the challenges that you're facing, what are the fears that you're facing, then you arrive at choices, decisions. There's nothing you decide in a hurry. It's let's reflect on this. Let's collect my information. Let's collect my data. Let's see what's going on. How much money do I have? What is it that I've always wanted to do? What skills do I have? What do I need to learn? What new things do I need to learn in order to move forward? So there's choices and decisions here for you to make, but they're not things that you're going to make in a hurry. They are going to be very considered decisions, because it's crossing the Five of Swords. It's about not listening to other people that could complicate things, that could slow things down for you. It's about having confidence in your own decision making. You've also then got the Knight of Wands, and what's going to come through as a driving force for you on a subconscious level is this need to move forward on a creative level, on something that you feel passionate about, something that really sings to you, that puts that fire in your belly. You're going to have this push by the universe to move forward, to get things moving, to get things going. It's just something that you're going to, what I'm hearing here, it's something that you're going to sense, something that you're going to feel. There's no stopping you. There's this real drive. So you're not able any longer to stay, stay where you are, but it's about this driving force, that fire in your belly. What is it? You've got your blueprint, you've got your plans. Here we go. Let's put this in place. Let's put this in action. That driving force, that Knight of Wands, is going to lead you to really stepping into your own empowerment, stepping into your own strength, your own power of thought, putting on that armor, you really come into your own, come into yourself. You really are able to speak up about what you're wanting, what direction you're wanting to take, what you're wanting to put in place, what you're wanting to do. You're not as accommodating as you used to be. It's really about, well, what do I want? And your thinking changes. Your thought patterns change. You know that anything's possible. You've also got the Page of Wands. This leads to the Page of Wands. And so mid-May, you're going to really look at what are my goals? Let's reassess. Where am I heading? What am I doing? The goals and plans that you're setting, remember, it's on paper. You can change it. That you set in the beginning of the month or maybe through April. As you move through May, you're going to rethink those. You're going to be more forceful. You're going to be more optimistic. You're going to be more creative about what you want to achieve. You're setting new goals. You're readjusting that plan that you're making. And it can be personal growth, personal development, spiritual development. It could be as far as relationships go. Personal relationship, like love relationship, friendships, family relationships. And then it's also work. It can also be work, career, study. What is it that you're wanting to do? You've got the card of Justice here. Life is balancing out for you. Life is balancing out for you. I really like this. And the more you speak up for yourself, the more you lay down plans, the more life is going to give you. The scales of life are coming into balance here. There's something going on at work for some of you as well around this time. Whether there's a reshuffling or changing of workloads, of roles, you going for a promotion, there's movement happening there as well. For some of you, it's legal dealings. It's a signing of a lease or a contract. If you're signing a work agreement or any sort of agreement, make sure you have that looked over by a professional as well. There's some sort of settlement that's coming up for some of you. It's going to have a good outcome. It's going to have a balanced outcome. You may not get as much as you are anticipating, but it's fair. There's a balance in that legal settlement that's coming up here for you. You've also got the Four of Coins. That then leads to new horizons. That then leads to exploration of what's ahead. What are the possibilities? What is the potential? Who's publishing something? There's someone publishing something which is going to be very, very successful. This is travel overseas for some of you, or a holiday coming up. Travel with work. Exploring new aspects or areas of the self, of life. It's interesting. Then you've got the Knight of Swords. There's a new way of thinking, a new way of writing, a new way of processing, a new way of speaking. By the end of May, you've found your voice. You've found your voice. You are then able to voice what you want, really put it out there. You're no longer just wishing about it, keeping it within. You're absolutely vocalizing it. There's a new way of communicating that's coming up here for you. There's a lot to do with communication. There's a lot to do with writing. There's a lot to do with publishing. There's a lot to do with a new way of speaking as well. What happens there is it opens up new opportunities. New opportunities that take you to that next level. So you are progressing in what you're wanting in your life, what you're achieving, what you're wanting to achieve. It's something that you feel passionate about. It's something that will come about very quickly. I think you're going to be very surprised how quickly things fall into place once you formulate your blueprint, once you formulate your plan. You've also got the Eight of Cups. Number 8 is a very fortuitous number. It's a number of good fortune. So you're walking away from something. You're walking away from the old way of being. There's some sort of, what do I want to say? There's a peeling back of layers with you in May. Absolutely. There's a peeling back of layers to expose the real you, what you're wanting, what drives you. So there's a lot that you're leaving behind that you are shedding I don't leave. It could be decluttering your house, your environment. It's decluttering your wardrobe. It could be looking at, you know, acquaintances that are around you that are just taking up. They're no longer valid. They're no longer useful. Moving on from that as well. So there's a whole new way of looking at life around you, my lovely Aquarius. Life around you. I like that. I'm going to draw a card from my Divine Abundance deck. Divine Flow. I like that. Divine Flow. You've got two, so I'm going to give you those. Eventually, one sublime desire takes precedence over all others to follow the Tao, the divine flow at all costs. So there's this where the direction you're wanting to move to, the goals that you're setting are going to take precedence over everything else that's around you. Then you've got non-duality. Let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. You can become fluent at doing both. And the key here is let your authentic humanity shine forth. This is you speaking up about finding your balance. It's about finding that balance. Finding that even keel, moving forward into your future. I love that, my lovely Aquarius. I wish you love, light, and many blessings. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book that reading from there. Blessings to you.